everyone, welcome to the Casual Talk Show.
I am Hanna.
And I'm Dava. We would like to accompany you in the next few minutes.
Okay, Dava. May I know first, how do you feel today?
I feel great. How about you?
Of course, if you're great, so do mine.
Great. Alright, Hanna. Do you know what are we going to do today?
Of course, I am.
Well, could you tell us what are we gonna do?
Absolutely yes. So today we will have interview with a hardworking woman.
Ooh.
She's pretty though.
Who is she?
She's Naila Aulia.
How yeah?
She's 23 years old and she has been working in one of famous coffee shops in Semarang.
Can I ask you a question? What's your opinion about branding?
Branding? Actually, I have no idea about branding, and how about you?
I don't know you. So, okay, Hanna. Well, that's really interesting topic. Could we just start with her?
Of course. So, without any further ado, please welcome
Naila Aulia.
Hi guys. Hi. Okay. Can we?
Okay.
Oh yes, of course.
Well, Naila, before starting any further, how are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
We're doing good.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're doing good.
Okay. So do mine. Yeah. We're same. We're brother sister.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. So we're happy to hear that you're good. And before we start the interview, may we know what major that you took, that you take, and where did you go to college?
Yeah, I graduated from public relations at Diponegoro University.
Public relations at
Diponegoro University.
That's really cool.
Really cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Next question. Why you choose this job? And are you happy doing your job now?
Yeah, really. Yeah, of course, because this job is one of my passion.
So Naila, may we know what is exactly branding is? Because maybe there are some of my friends here that still don't know what is branding.
Okay, branding is an image of a company so that a product can attract consumer interest.
Okay, Naila, what do you usually do in branding? How does it work?
Create various content with the aim of increasing engagement on various social media platforms that we have. One of which Instagram, with the main objective of sharing activities and all of information related to the company.
Okay, that's completely clear. Next question: have you experienced any difficulties while you working in this field?
Actually, it's not a problem, but rather a challenge in sharpening the brain to find fresh content ideas to attract netizens' interest on social media.
Okay. Next question, Naila. Is branding individual or a teamwork?
Yes, of course, I work in a team.
Working in team. Okay. If you want to work in your field, are there any basics that we have to know first? So Naila, if you want to work at your field, are there any basics that we have to know first?
Maybe it's more about editing for the basics and understanding the internet world as well as rising trends. Yes.
Okay. As long as you work in this field, how long will it take to finally master everything well?
Yeah. Because I like editing and design from a long time ago. Maybe it's just take practice and understand a good concept of master. And yeah.
you give us for the tips and tricks in managing everything? Yes, tips and tricks in managing everything in this branding field, and how do you make good branding to attract customers?
Okay. Of course, look for the reference on social media regarding the content that we will create, and determine the upload schedule so that it is neatly organized in uploading content.
That's really cool answer, yeah.
Well, before we close the talk show,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Naila, for accepting our invitation
My
and ready for doing talk show interview with us.
Also, thank you for the amazing and useful information and the answer. So that's it for today's casual talk show.
With Naila Ulayya, who is working in branding at one of the famous coffee shop in Semarang.
Okay. Thank you, Naila.
You're welcome, guys.
And see you
Guys, for the next
casual.
talk show episode, and bye bye. So in this talk show episode, we invite the mighty
Handsome.
and brave guest. Please welcome Mr. Alvin
Alvin
Rizqy. Hello, Mr. Alvin.
Hello everyone,
How are you, Mr. Alvin?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, beforehand, thank you very much for accepting our invitation and ready for doing interview in the casual talk show.
Okay, before we continue the talk show, may I know how old are you, Mr. Alvin?
I'm now 21 years old.
Oh, 21 years old. That's amazing age.
Okay, the next question, Mr. Alvin. Where is your school to continue your education?
I'm continue my school at Land Transportation Academy.
Land Transportation Academy.
Wow.
Cool.
That was cool.
Very cool. Mr. Alvin, may we know why did you choose Land Transportation Academy to continue your education?
Because I want to serve the country.
Serve to country. That's amazing purpose too,
Wow.
right?
That was cool.
Very cool.
At the formal school now, what level is Mr. Alvin?
I'm in level 3 right now.
What kind of level 3, Mr. Alvin?
I think level 3 is same as semester 6.
Okay. When Mr. Alvin is about to enter formal school, what are you prepared to do to finally get through it?
I prepare study, pride, health, and physical.
Study, pray, health, and what?
Physical.
Physical.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay.
There's 4 aspect, yeah. Okay, for the last question, is there any difficulty during the selection, Mr. Alvin?
I think the competition, lack of confidence, anxiety, the test material when working is quite difficult.
Okay. Before we close the talk show, Mr. Alvin, would you like to give us for the tips and tricks to get into the formal school?
Tips and tricks.
I think tips and tricks, learn more material, exciting often, maintain healthy, pride, and blessing of parent.
Wow, that was incredible, Mr. Alvin, and thank you so much for the amazing answers. And see you next time, Mr. Alvin.
So that's it for the casual talk show today. See you on the next talk show episodes.
And bye bye.